the time of 1:33.77. In race 17, the Bernie Directive in a very tight finish, the time of 1:33.34, and Dragonaz right on their tail with the time of 1:34.01. And in the 18th race, with an impressive time, and I believe the best time of the day, BYT CrossFit powered by Pulte with a time of 1:28.55 seconds.
Nice, congratulations, BYT.
It's an amazing time.
That's a great segue into our 19th race. Hope Floats on your left, Pink Kiss on your right.
They're midway coming down the course. Little too early to tell yet.
And we should have Genesis Credit Union Youth Leadership Team and Home Depot with their life vests on, ready to load those boats. And in the hole, we've got Orion Township, powered by Pulte, Oakland Sports Chiropractic, and GB Training Center, powered by AT&T. You should be raring to go here momentarily.
I think it's lane 2, Pink Kiss in the lead here. Hope Floats. Hold it in there.
And Pink Kiss crosses that line. Congratulations, with Hope Floats in second place in lane 1.
All right, let's hear for both of these boats. Done a great job all day long.
They're off. Race 20. Here we go.
Again, in lane 1, Genesis Credit Union Youth Leadership Team, and in lane 2, Home Depot. This race sponsored by McLaren Carmanos.
Heather Muzzy, you're needed at the Township boat on Dock 1. Heather Muzzy.
Ken just posed a great question. Does anybody know if the Orion Art Center is open today? Thumbs up, yes it is. And very timely with all these wonderful festivities gearing to benefit that wonderful program, that wonderful organization, a jewel of this community.
Staging for race number 22. The professionals of Motor City Dragons and Blazing Paddles. You don't even need to call these two teams. They know exactly what to do.
On this 20th race, it looks like the Genesis Credit Union Youth Leadership Team, lane 1, has got the lead. Lane 2 is Home Depot. They're coming into the line right now.
See, that just goes to show again, youth matters. You've got that energy.
All right, they're the winner.
And our next race will be Orion Township, powered by Pulte. They'll be in lane 1 and lane 2, Oakland Sports Chiropractic. Lane 3, GB Training Center, powered by AT&T. This race sponsored by McLaren Carmanos.
got Jim Tedder here, our House of Representatives, District 43. Jim, you said you had an opportunity to see the jet ski races. How was that?
Oh, it was amazing. Considering it was the first ever jet ski race here, jet ski competition, I thought it went extraordinarily well. Actually, friends of mine helped organize it. Ryan Kulka and Terry Nalamothu. They were able to assemble some wonderful sponsors and providing some of the best prize money in this type of event. And
I understand that's a first in Michigan.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe
Locally, we set aside our speed limit of 45 miles per hour on the lake and raised it to 55 miles per hour just to accommodate the race. I see we got some bleachers that were set up over there. I'm very excited about that as an annual event and along with the Dragon on the Lake.
Yeah, it's got a lot of promise. There were really two different types of events going on. You had a race. There was a series of buoys in and around the lake here, and that was pretty amazing. And then we had various classes of personal watercraft that were doing freestyle tricks, not unlike what you saw here during the lunch period. And so, and I believe some of the pro level prize money got in upwards of $5,000. So that's a nice chunk of change for something that isn't be very difficult otherwise to make a living on per se. And some of these traveled. They were everything from doctors to business owners. It was really remarkable the depth and breadth of types of people that participated in yesterday's Brave the Wave event.
Right. This race 21 coming down the lane right now. I thought I could hear them chanting on one of the boats out there.
And Oakland Sports Chiropractic performing quite well a little earlier. They are in lane number 2. And from our vantage point view, it appears they may have a similar advantage in this particular race. But we will see here. Don't count out Orion Township, powered by Pulte in lane 1, or the GB Training Center, powered by AT&T in lane 3. It does appear to be a very close race.
Whoa. 1 and 2 coming in hard. Oh, this is really going to be a photo finish. Oh, I think lane 2 took it.
It does appear to be, as their paddles suggest. I think they are in accord with our observation there.
Oakland Sports Chiropractic. And you know what? I saw 2 times where they veered in that lane, and they still, came back and righted that.
It's an amazing effort.
Wow.
And the races are getting tighter, and the times are getting lower.
Okay, up next, and they appear ready to go. Motor City Dragons and Blazing Paddles going toe-to-toe, or boat-to-boat, shall we say. All right, approaching the starting line, Motor City Dragons and Blazing Paddles, race 22. This is Consolation Final number 1, and this is sponsored by Beaumont Hospitals. Esther's Lean Ride, powered by Century 21 Oxford and Stronger Together. You should be making your way to your Dragon boats, and it appears that you are doing exactly that. Race 23 is sponsored also by Beaumont Hospitals. Up on deck, or in the hole rather, in race 24 we have the Beaumont Buoys, Friendly Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lapeer, and Athletic Preparation. If you could also get in queue and ready for your race.
I have one of the sponsors, Jack Tubbs from Century 21 here. Jack, thanks for being here today. Thanks for being a sponsor.
Oh, you're welcome. And it's an awesome event, awesome day, just an awesome city spirit, everything. I love it. You're definitely going to be back next year. We'll sponsor our same team again. We're going to see them finish on top next year.
Where's your office?
We're on M24, just a little bit north of Drainer Road
All right.
in Oxford.
All right. Thank you very much. Yep. We've got the other race coming down the lanes now. They just started. 2 teams out there. Motor City Dragons and Blazing Paddles. Lane 1 is Motor City.
Well, we can hear the drum beat as they draw closer, and this is a close race. They're digging deep and pulling hard.
I think Blazing Paddles is going to come in here and cross that line first, but it is really close.
And that appears to be the case. Blazing Paddles edging Motor City Dragons.
Great race. All right, Mr. Rob Kavanaugh, sir, you're back. Good, real good. Are you ready to take a mic and hang out for a little bit?
Absolutely. I'd be honored to watch these last couple races and announce them with you, Ken. Thanks a lot for everything, and thanks a lot for putting those boat docks in for the downtown Lake Orion and all the lake residents, and we've been working with that for a while. And thanks a lot for letting us put this event on in Greens Park and coming in, and it is just, isn't it magic every year to see 650 people coming together with no good reason to be together but to have a good time. And I'll tell you what, it really is magic when you see all these people in the community coming together. It's Lake Orion love.
And it's a great day to play with Dragons.
I just want to say thanks, Jim Tedder, House Representative, 43rd District. Appreciate having time with you today. Our
Well,
Chief
I
of
always
Police,
appreciate being out here. I don't know how many years it's been now, but at least a handful anyway. Since,
Chief of Police, Jerry Nars. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Ken. Great spending the time with you
Thank
today.
you, Ken.
Yep, you bet. And you know, I just want to mention one more time Orion Arts Center. You know, I don't think we could talk about them enough. They are just a jewel for our community. And I thank the Arts Center. They put this together originally. And what a great festival.
All right,
No
thank
question.
you, Ken
Thank
Van
you, Ken.
Portfleet. Thank you very much.
And this heat is
Appreciate you joining
underway.
us. Orion Village Council President Ken Van Portfleet. Great having you with us as always.
Thanks, Ken.
And we've got a great race here. I believe this is heat number 23. Esther's in lane 1. To your left, Lean Ride powered by Century 21 Oxford in lane 2. And Stronger Together YMCA CrossFit in lane number 3. And I tell you, the CrossFit crew put together a record time, at least for today, in the last heat. Let's see if they have the endurance and the stamina to continue that pace. It was a amazing pace. I think it was under 1 minute 30 seconds, about 1 minute 28 and some change.
You know, I think that CrossFit workout is helping today.
Yeah, we're going to have them tested for steroids when they come in off the water, too.
Well, there is the team in lane 2 here.
All right.
Lean Ride, powered by Century 21.
All right, lean ride.
Yeah.
Paddles up.
Once again, adding to that market value with a great performance. Direct everyone's attention to the starting line as we are ready to begin race 24 with the Beaumont Buoys in lane 1, Friendly Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lapeer in lane 2, and Athletic Preparation in lane number 3, sponsored by Beaumont Hospitals. And we want to make sure our participants in race number 25 are also raring to go, getting their life vests on and getting seated in their boat. They are taking care of business, powered by Buffalo Wild Wings of Lake Orion in lane number 1. And in lane number 2, the Barbarian Librarian, powered by Lockhart's. That race is sponsored by Pulte Homes.
All right.
Look how nice that water looks. It's absolutely perfect. I want to thank you to Lake Orion Lake Association for patrolling the boats out there, kind of keeping the no wake down, making sure spreading out the radio station out there.
Absolutely.
And,
all the help to make the lake safe.
Yep, and it really makes for optimal racing conditions. And what makes Lake Orion, what I hear, is one of the better lakes to race on is that, one, it's deep water. Some of the ones in Toronto and some of the other lakes, it's actually shallow. So if you're too close to shore, the paddles are digging in the dirt. So you want to have to be out in the further lanes. So here at Lake Orion, we have great deep water. I noticed how clear the water is this year.
It's deep and it's clear, and this bay is the perfect location for it because it's normally fairly calm, and today is a good representation of most of what you get in the summer in Lake Orion. And the race is off. They are digging deep. They are paddling hard.
Certainly too tough to tell from here. But perhaps Friendly Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lapeer, or in lane 3, Athletic Preparation.
You can't count out the Beaumont Buoys. I know they pulled off one of the best times of the first heat in the morning here.
Oh, these guys are neck and neck. I'll tell you, these
could be-
paddlers are doing a great job.
This could be one of our closest races of the day.
That's where it gets hard. You almost can't call it from here.
They're digging it out.
Oh, and it
Whoa.
appears by a dragon's hair, it appears unofficially that Friendly Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lapeer may have crossed the finish line first.
Wow.
Subject to verification, of course.
That was a great race. All paddlers involved.
So don't forget, The party's not over yet, so we're all going over to the Dragon Pub after this, and we've got the medal ceremony. There's still music, bands, excellent food, more Lockhart's barbecue. I think I had a rice bowl over there as well last night. And so come on over, celebrate our summer in Lake Orion over there. So don't want to miss that. Always a good time. And I think, didn't somebody say something about a wristband discount for all the Dragon Boaters? Turn it in. Get a discount on your first cool, refreshing beverage that you've all earned today.
I just realized that by being the co-race director this year, Rob, that I'm not paddling, so I don't have a wristband. That's kind of a jip.
Yeah. Well, I think you have the box of wristbands over there, don't you? So I think you got it covered. So no problem, Matt.
It'll be -1.
And no scalpinos for coupons.
You know, we call this Dragon on the Lake, and the idea of having a dragon in the lake comes from many different stories, but one of my favorite stories of lore on Lake Orion is that there's a story that's been told for decades about some young men that strung a rope on the other side of Park Island, put a tarp on it, and would raise that rope and would scare the ladies that were in the boats with their parasols back in the 20s and scream, there's a creature, there's a dragon in the water. And this was the same time as Loch Ness was happening over in Scotland. And so people really took that seriously, and they actually started to investigate a little bit of whether there was a creature in the lake, and the whole thing was a gag. Now, I don't know if that story is true or not, but we sure as heck like to celebrate dragons in this town. Everything's called a dragon. Our school teams are dragons, our kids are dragons, and our dragon boats are dragons.
That's right. Can't think of a better town mascot to have, that's for sure.
No, those kids were onto something, and I still think that dragon's out there. We got some pretty deep holes in this lake, and I think he's still there.
Oh, there's a scary dragon right there.
Yeah, they got the dragon out across the bay.
And the race is underway.
You'll see with these faster teams towards these last few heats how their paddles are more and more in sync. The timing is more square, because it's not how strong you are, it's how in sync you are with these boats. If you can get all 20 paddlers hitting the water at the same time and pulling at the same time, it's a faster boat than the strongest men and women.
Yeah, in lane 1, we got Taking Care of Business, powered by Buffalo Wild Wings. And in lane number 2, Barbarian Librarians, powered by Lockhart's. They must have been having that fire barbecue sauce, because they are kicking up some water over there. We got a good race here going on. Look how close that is.
Yeah, don't discount those librarians now. There's some fire coming out of that dragon.
Yeah.
And I think that is clearly lane 2.
Look at that.
The Barbarian Librarians. Well done.
Look at that.
Close race. As this race finishes, our second to last final group is on the way out, and we would call our final group of the day. Race 27, the Bernie Directive, BYT CrossFit, powered by Pulte, and Uras's Dragon, powered by Rehab Innovations Case Management. Could those 3 teams please start making their way to the staging area? Those 3 teams will be our final race of the day, and the winner will be the champion for 2017.
Race 26 is underway. This race is sponsored by Pulte Homes. In lane 1, we have Rock and Roll Dragons. In lane 2, Dragon Az. And in lane 3, Dragon Down Parkinson. So take your pick. We have a dragon in every lane.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the last call. Matt Pfeiffer's here. He is one of the distinguished men that is committed to raising $2,500 between now and the end of October to support breast cancer research. He's got the big giant pink chair over there. Make a donation, get a picture in the chair, and support a great cause. So Matt will be hanging out for a few more minutes. So go see him in the giant pink chair, and please be generous.
And I think he's going to be out in front of his store this week, so.
Yeah, 11 a.m. to 11 a.m., 24 hours he's going to be in that baby.
All
So
right,
that'll be fun.
check out the course here. What's happening? We got another close one here. We got close one between lane 2 and lane 3.
I think Dragon Ass is not Dragon Ass.
Quite the opposite.
Yeah, pretty
We're going to
convincing,
call that
stretch
Dragon
there.
Ass. Congratulations,
Right on.
lane 2.
Very nice.
Nicely done.
Nice one, dragging down Parkinson's. Very nice job. All right, rock and roll. Rock and roll. All right, rock and roll paddles up there. All right. And they're off.
This is it. That's some sync paddles right there.
Yeah, my bad.
Looks like we got a great start here. All three are going to be tight because I think it was like 2 seconds difference between the fastest and slowest boats of their qualifying times. So, in lane number 1, closest to shore, the Bernie Directive. Lane number 2, BYT CrossFit in the middle, powered by Pulte. And in lane number 3, your Ass's Dragon, powered by Rehab Innovations Case Management. We got a good one here for the final race here in Lake Orion.
Too close to call right now. Too close to call.
This race is going to come down to the last inch.
Yeah, it certainly is. It certainly is. Wow, they are making some wake out there.
Lane.
Boy, oh boy. All right, well, we don't know officially, and we are not going to call that ourselves. Too close to call.
Too close to call.
You're going to have to make your way down to the Dragon Pub in downtown Lake
Right.
Orion.
Join
Nice.
us for the
Let's hear
winner's
it for our
circle.
top
Yeah.
three teams of the day.
The Bernie Directive, BYT CrossFit powered by Pulte, and Your Ass's Dragon powered by Rehab Innovations Cash Management. How about some paddles up?
Paddles up. Congratulations.